Okay, we're getting in it with Arthur Wynne starting with Trock, which is always good, and Caralad starting with the fish.
I didn't know Caralad played Agagog. Oh, that's interesting.
I think he was trying to counterpick Arthur's Jaina, because I'm pretty sure Arthur likes Jaina a lot.
Oh. Is Caralad more of a counterpick?
Absolutely. Oh, definitely.
Ah, right. For sure. Well, Trock to if Arthur knew and he picked Trock to counter Arg, that's a strong play.
The Yomi is already started, and Arthur is already ahead.
The correct selection at the character select screen. Strong Yomi.
Which is why on the first game of every match, I almost always just hit random to skip that portion.
I mean, that's a very legitimate strategy. I know Johnny D was doing that for a little while. And he got pretty far in one tournament with it.
Yeah, it prevents people from doing any counterpick mind games because they can never know who you're going to play. Plus, I just like getting data. The more people I play with, the more data I get.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to play Persephone.
It's the price.
Most of the time you don't.
Yeah, it's the price you have to pay.
It's the price you have to pay. Oh my goodness.
Hey, guess
Double
what?
King throw.
Lockhorn Skewer is good.
It's a very good card. It's true. Still, Trock at full power, double Lockhorn Skewer. This is. Oh wow, bull charge. Really? That's very curious.
Yeah, it will lose to both the Jack and not tie with Queen.
Yeah.
So it definitely has its advantages to be playing on fast side this match.
I think it's even slower than King as well.
Oh, yeah, it is. Damn.
Sorry.
But I guess when you're ahead 85 to 45, you can take some liberties.
Yeah. That's true. You definitely can afford a couple of combat losses. That was a nice combo there, though, the King 6 King.
It was. For Arg, that's
Arg
big damage.
is never particularly high, but yeah, that's pretty good.
It's Arg-tastic.
Is it like the Arg max damage combo? 27?
Yeah,
Is that right?
Yeah, double king, Jack.
Yeah. It never happens.
No, it's
Because
ludicrous.
you need to lead a king and have 4 kings. Oh dear, is that only 2 aces that we know of? But yeah,
I think Hyuk is available.
probably is.
And the best play is to power up for Hyuk and then do an Eagle Spike or whatever the hell it is. Up Hawk.
Yes,
It wins every time.
every time.
Just like as soon as you power up for Death Strike Dragon, you then do a Black Queen Uppercut. And you will always win.
Or 10 of them.
Or 10 of them if you somehow have Death Strike and 10 queens.
I mean, Johnny does it. Eagle Totem, good move.
Yeah, but Johnny breaks the game in ways that us mortals can't comprehend.
That's true, actually. That's very true. We wish we were as good as Johnny.
Did you know that Arthur Wynne is from Norway?
No, that's pretty cool.
Yep, yet another international player.
Yeah. We have heaps. Yomi is one of those games that just attracts people from everywhere. Around a very solid central concept, actually. What was I going to say? Just lost my train of thought halfway through. It's a game that appeals to maybe not a wide range of people, but a wide variety.
Oops, you're dead.
Wow. Trock.
Yeah, and Arthur is also one of the rarer breed that actually came from playing the paper version.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There have been a few of those. I can't think of the names, but there definitely have been a few people who've popped up doing that. I'm not sure how many of them became serious tournament players, though. It's
I know
certainly...
Gutter Owl is a former paper player.
Oh, yes. She seems to be getting around, playing a lot of Persephone.
Yep, and that's why Arthur Wynne is like a new name. Like he's just barely started playing in tournaments, but he hit the ground running. I was surprised actually, like at his level of competence, and he's actually beaten multiple, pretty good players. And I just did commentary with him on your match, and he had a lot of pretty good, solid grip on the game for not having been playing online that long.
So, what was his first tournament? Oh, jeez.
I think his first tournament was just recently, that one with Gwen, the undead one that ZQXX ran.
Oh, yeah, yeah. He always runs those.
And Arthur came in second.
Those 1-8 tournaments. Everybody loves him.
Yep, and Arthur came in second on that.
Second?
Yep.
Wow.
There were only
quite
like
good, actually.
8 people, but still.
Yeah, but still, like, you don't come second unless, like, because does Zix run them as single or double of them?
That one was a double of them.
Yeah, well, there you go. You don't come second in double a limb by being slack.
Nope. And we just saw nice footsies there, a 6 attack beating a 7 attack, and now an 8 attack.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
Boy.
Get bopped.
Well, I was like, I'm going to be serious, and I'm not going to turn this into a clown fiesta, but the players did it for me.
Yeah. No, be yourself, Bomber. Please.
Well, alright, fair enough.
There's not enough clowns in Yomi these days.
That's true. There's a lot less than there used to be. Oh dear. This match is just disgusting, though.
Yeah.
I'm an ex-Troc player, so I'm upset. I'm shook.
You're wondering why you don't just go back to him?
Yeah, really, I am.
Yeah. Arthur Wynne has won every single combat this game.
That's pretty good. He's doing it well. And that's
reverse
a loss.
footsies, yep.
You got it. 5 attack is a strong option in neutral.
It is,
Oh man.
which also opens up 4 attack.
Yeah, well, the 4 attack footsies is actually like legit important. In the Rook vs Troc match where Caralad was like, I'm gonna use a 4, and I'm like, here's a Windmill Crusher.
Exactly. It opens up a little bit of an actual triangle there with the 4 attack and then the bigger normals and then the Windmill Crusher.
Just a little bit. Until you just keep pushing 8 attack.
Although that is the one game you won, right? That one?
No, I won the Zane Mirror.
Oh, you won the Zane Mirror, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, at the end of that Rook Troc game, it was close. He had 11 life left, but he still won.
Oh, yeah, I think that's right. I don't remember fully, but yeah, I got beat. I'm not going to say that his characters were just strictly better than mine, because I didn't even get to my 3rd character, but, I lost because he beat me.
Yeah, but his characters were strictly better than yours.
His characters were strictly better than mine, but I also just got beaten. It's like, well, that's fine. I'm not upset. It's fine. Ah, dear. It was my first tournament back, so it's like, I'm not going to do that.
You beat a couple people.
I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic for IYL.
Yeah, although IYL, that being this event that we're watching now, it's lowest turnout yet, isn't it?
Is it? I thought it was slightly bigger than last time.
No,
I'm wrong.
I'm
not organising it anymore.
So this time.
Yeah, but 3 divisions of 13. What did they have last time?
About 11 to 12.
Oh, okay. I was actually surprised they went with the 13 people divisions, because that makes them take forever. Actually, that reminds me, I have to go bookmark my challenge.
Ooh!
Whoops! He tripped.
Caralad manages to not die. That's good.
Yeah, that is 13 weeks of play. He didn't even combo. Oh, because it was a Joker, right? I looked away for a second. I was gonna say, if he just left that, like, yeah, here's a 4 and nothing else. No, it's a Joker. It's fair enough.
Yeah, Migo says one card super, like trading 2 aces for a 2 and a 6 is somehow good.
Oh, it's one of the BRD memes.
Okay.
Because everyone in BRD hates Troc except me.
Alright, we got War Stomps. In this matchup, it's a race to see who can actually put them on the table first, since it's a priority system.
Where's my life advantage priority? Physical card games, please.
That trade is definitely in Arthur's favor, putting Caralad now in range
100%.
Of good move.
Yes, in ace range. Even though 3 aces are in the bin. Oh, another queen.
And now
so
Carolad's
the
in
second
range
queen.
Now Carolad's just in range of the regular throw combo.
He is, that's true. So 2 queens from each side, but also 3 jacks out from Arthur's side. And 1 king from each side. So, let's be honest, Arthur's clearly the higher skilled Troc because he's drawn more face cards.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that.
Hmm.
And it's no coincidence that Arthur has a much higher life total.
It's true. More face cards, more life. Science. Oh!
We got throw footsies.
Very nice. You don't see that very often.
No, especially
when you do, it's always a pleasure.
Especially Arthur was
sorry?
knocked down, and Caralad played that 2 throw. So there was definitely some Yomi going on.
War Stomp into 2 throw. That's a play. You can do that. I like it. Oh! Nice. Give him the goods.
Caralad,
I mean, that's not going to win him the game, but it'll help.
Yeah, chipping away.
Yeah. Maybe if he'd gone for a 6, 7, 8, he'd be a lot closer to victory, but hey, you can't always gamble on your big normals.
Yeah, Queen isn't really that much damage, but it does almost always win combat.
Yeah. And that's the good thing about it. So, interesting that Arthur is discarding dodges to War Stomps here. Oh, he's got another queen, though.
Well, I don't really think that you need dodges in this matchup, especially since Caralad is hemorrhaging queens there. He only has 1 left. He just discarded a War Stomp to War Stomp.
No! Execution!
I think he probably tried to put out the War Stomp first, and
yeah,
then...
I think he did. And he got.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sad.
Unless he just really doesn't care about those dodges.
No, I think they're both trying to War Stomp. Nice gold burst. Ace transfer complete.
Unfortunately for Caralad, he still doesn't have the second block.
The second block, yeah.
So Arthur, if he wants to win here,
Arthur on 3 cards.
He'll go throw. And he does right with the Eagle Totem. So
good move.
Yeah. I agree with both of their plays there. If I was Arthur, I would have thrown, and Caralad definitely sniffed that out.
I mean, throwing is very low risk there for sure. When you've got such a life advantage, it's like, well, you may as well just try and win. Nice!
Another 2 throw, beating that speed.
Very good.
Bringing Arthur down.
Does he have the 8? Oh, he has a 7. That's good. And in 2 combats, 47 damage. Good character.
Yep, and Caralad has only spent 1 king, so it could be a king here for death. Nope.
Oh, no! Does he have the Joker?
Arthur has another dodge.
Yeah, I know, right? Arthur just had more. He didn't even have lethal! Oh,
Ooh.
heartbreaking. But even then, the Joker has come out, so Caralad is without Jokers. But Arthur, 2 cards.
Does Carolad have the king to kill?
Does Arthur have the final dodge? The Joker, sorry. He does! He does! What is this?
This is mashing buttons. Mash buttons! Burst! Mash buttons! Burst!
Churn the butter! Churn the butter! SPD! SPD!
Alright, that's both bursts gone from both players.
I want to see a king clash right here. Oh! Another dodge from Caralad.
I respect
Well played.
I respect the attack from Arthur there because he had all of his jacks, 3 of his jacks, 4 of his queens, and 4 of his aces in the discard. So attack was an extremely low likelihood play, so I respect it.
Yeah. Yeah. And he had the king.
Yep.
Very good. That was a really good comeback from Caralad.
It was. And without
That was
Beast Unleashed.
I don't know exactly what the life deficit was, 'cause I wasn't like paying obviously super close attention, but definitely it was big. I mean,
Yeah.
at one point it was 50-7, but oh no, we're staying in the mirror. This is Hydra levels of counterpicking right here.
Hydra?
Hydro, he just counterpicks Troc with Troc. If anyone, because he plays Arg, right? Hydro plays Arg. But if anyone picks Troc against his Arg, he just picks Troc against them.
It looks like that's
And
exactly
goes
what
in
happened
Troc.
here, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is actually exactly what happened, it's true. So basically what I'm saying is that Caralad is Hydro in disguise.
Okay. I thought you were saying he was Hydra as in a Marvel reference, but...
Oh. No. I feel like there's a better way to shoehorn a Marvel reference into here. Truck Smash? That's a good one.
Oh, of course.
Poor CPAT.
I like Troc. Now, I don't like mirrors, but I do like Troc, so...
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I can see a lot of reasons to hate Troc, but genuinely, he's a lot of fun to play. Maybe because you always win.
Always.
That's what Juicer has learned.
Yeah, I don't mind Troc because he's strong, but in general, he actually doesn't get that much damage off of combat victories. So you have more chances as long as you don't fuck up and run into Beast Unleashed.
That's true, but it's really hard to win individual combats because all of his options are just so dominant.
That is true. That's why...
So it's certainly... he's good.
Oh no, he's good. He's quite possibly the best character. Zane's the best, but he's most likely the second best.
Yeah, I think that's true, yeah.
Because
that seems correct. Everyone's in contention over who the third best character is, but pretty much everyone agrees that Zane and Troc are the top 2.
Yeah. Because Zane has more of an advantage over more of the cast, but Troc has less. Like, does he? I think he has one matchup that isn't good, and that's against Onimaru. And like, other than that, he beats everyone or goes even with everyone.
Well, according to Leontes, he loses to Midori.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's quite possible that he loses to Midori. Because...
Yeah. I was trying to remember, because there's a grappler triangle. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Troc loses to Midori, according to Leontes. And, you know, Leontes has played a lot of Midori, so he probably knows.
Yeah, and
I mean, you're right. Like, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Go on. Oh, yeah, I mean... yeah, like, even if he loses to only Midori and Onimaru, or maybe, like, Jaina or something, because he clearly doesn't lose to Geiger, then it's still a really good position for a character to beat.
No, he doesn't lose to Geiger, and if he doesn't lose to Geiger, how could he possibly
5-5.
lose to Jaina?
Oh, sorry, BBB. 5-5.
Oh yeah, BBB, he doesn't lose to him either.
microphone.
Yep.
So we're seeing not really a similar match. It's actually been... I mean, it's still Arthur-sided to start with, but not as heavily, and Caralad's got the blocks on instead of Arthur.
Yep.
So there's certainly... There's a potential for this to easily go either way.
Well, we've got true mirror blocking. Eight of spades on both sides.
Truly the best. Oh, nice.
And almost true mirror queen. I guess as far as mirror matches go, the Troc one isn't that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty honest.
Yeah,
Like,
and
some mirrors, you know, you just do stuff, but, like, the truck mirror is... You genuinely are playing RPS.
Yeah, because there's a real triangle with the normals and the king throw, Lockhorn skewer, and then the face card. So there's actually some play around. Unlike some mirrors where you just play your best card every single turn.
Like the Zane mirror.
Exactly, like the Zane mirror.
Speaking from experience, if you draw the 2 attack, you win.
Or if you draw more crash bombs.
Well, that's true too. I only had, what, 1 that Zane mirror? Maybe 2? I think it was just 1. But he thought I was holding a second one because I played 1 in neutral. So then I threw him, and I was like, nice.
Indeed.
The 20 damage throw.
Yeah, Caralad cashes in.
Very nice.
I used to have a Troc character card. You know, the one that tracks your stats?
Yeah.
And one of the stats it tracks is average bonus damage per game by your giant growths.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
Yeah, and do you know what it was?
It's like 50.
5.
5?
Yes, 5 damage per game.
You never block?
No, I do. It's just that it doesn't really give you that much total damage.
Well, I don't know. I find I usually got at least sort of 8 damage out of it, because usually I'd get 2 successful throws with 2 blocks. I mean, it's true it doesn't give you that much damage, but it is still super strong.
Ooh! Wake up haymakers. Plays the 8 attack off of his back, yeah.
That'll happen.
No, it actually won't happen. I don't know why that happened, but it did.
I mean, sometimes it happens.
I guess. If enough monkeys on typewriters, they'll replicate the entire works of Shakespeare. So I guess.
I mean, yeah, eventually.
Yomi. Enough people playing Yomi, somebody's going to play an 8 attack off their back in the Troc mirror.
I mean, just look at CPAT. Well, he doesn't play Troc, but if he did, that's what he would do. Nice. Good Joker there. Very important to keep yourself above 20 life.
Indeed. Will Caralad play 8 attack as he wakes up? Survey says no.
I mean, we can only hope. All we can do is send our thoughts and prayers, and, you know, maybe he will.
And it will be Arthur Wynne's 9 attack.
Well, that time that I got 9 attacked through my 10 attack, I cry every time.
That was amazing. I couldn't believe that happened. The ultimate form of negative footsies, yeah.
Yeah. That was nice. Another 20 damage for Caralad, and he swung into the lead here. And another war stop. Keep him down.
Yeah, he's exceeded my average giant growth damage per game.
He's definitely keeping the pressure on really well here. Nice,
That'll
good
do
move.
it. Yep.
And Caralad takes another one.
Shame for Arthur that he didn't have the queen on Wake Up, but playing an 8 attack on Wake Up the turn before that was a pretty good clue.
Mm.
So, yep, you're right. Caralad is now 2-1, and
Yeah, he's 2 up in the Troc Mirror, which is quite good.
I haven't actually looked. Is IYL 3 out of 5 or is it 2 out of 3?
It should be 3 out of 5. Last time I checked it was. I'll go have a look just to make sure I'm not.
Is that what it was last year?
I mean, that's what it's been every year I went in it, but I wasn't in it last year. Yeah, best of 5.
Okay.
That's what it has been since its inception, because when CKR created it, he was like, I want this to be a more casual format, because lots of tournaments at that time were best of 7, and people were like, I don't have the time commitment for a best of 7. And CKR was like, well, not CPAT, CKR was like, well, I think we can fix this.
Don't have time for 1 hour out of your day per week? Come on.
Well, I mean, a best of 5 takes up to an hour. A best of 7 can take up to an hour and a half. That's what I found, anyway.
Against some people, yeah. If you're playing against Southpaw Hair, it will take an hour and a half, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I just, lots of my matches, I mean, obviously, I was about to promote my YouTube channel, but I better not. But lots of my videos, like, go for sort of 70, 80 minutes. So I think it's not uncommon for matches to go that long.
That tells me people need to throw more.
Clearly.
And these fucking matches. Alright, Caralad walks into a spin kick. Respectable
Tatsu
damage.
Maki.
And there you have it. Caralad has the power up.
Oh. Yuck. Ready?
Interesting that Arthur went with Grave for a counter pick here. I'm not sure how counter that is of a pick.
Well, this matchup, most people seem to think that it's actually quite even. But if Arthur's very confident at Grave, then it's not a bad matchup for Grave by any stretch.
No,
he definitely has definitely has the tools to deal with. I mean, I've counterpicked a few trucks with Grave in the day.
I see. Okay. Maybe I'm the one. I'm sitting in the back of the bus, not seeing what the cool people are doing.
Well, I mean, that was a few years ago, but it's because, well, for me, I find it's really easy. Like obviously, Truck's strength is that he has lots and lots of dominant options, and Grave just has a way to cover most of those options like pretty easily. Like his Jack is very strong in the matchup. His Queen is obviously really good, and T-Boss is exceptionally good. So it's like he has a lot of ways to deal with sort of Troc pressure, and even Graves normals. If he lands them onto normal throws, they get him straights for aces.
Yeah. Plus,
so
he can counter the Lockhorn skewer, so there's that.
Yeah, that is true too. I mean, you want to avoid that as much as possible because it's very card intensive, but it's certainly an option since you're not really going to be doing much countering Warstorm. I suppose you can also actually counter his Jack, but that doesn't really come into play very.
Arthur Wynne raw tatsuing all over the place.
It's a good move.
Apparently, it's hit all 3 times.
It gets combos. It's Truck strategies, but on Grave.
Yep. Face cards all day, yep. And Caralad's now sub 20 life, and Arthur's sitting almost at full. It's chip damage away.
Drive on, James. Alright, take a peek at his hand and see if he's got an answer. That's a good hand. Nothing wrong with that hand.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's good enough. Definitely doesn't inspire a gross.
Counter War Stomp?
Yeah, I would imagine that countering War Stomp is just a bad use of resources.
It's pretty bad. There are a couple of times where you consider it, but it's pretty rare. One of the obvious ones is if you're below 3 life, 2 life? 2 life, then you might get chipped out.
Well, Arthur
So,
Wynne did a
maybe Canada.
smart play there, just waking up with a true Spark Arc, since Caralad played his last known dodge in his hand, and he already has 2 attached blocks. He was guaranteed at least 3 chip damage, if not an outright combat win, so that was good. Then he followed it up with a gold
Caralad
burst.
drew another dodge and
Yeah.
got past the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good throw there from Caralad.
There's 4 bonus damage.
So big. Dodge. Let's
Caralad's top decking
Ah.
these dodges like it's gone out of style.
Well, admittedly, that's actually his second dodge. So
Yeah, it's his second dodge in 3 turns of before he had any dodges.
yeah, but it's like his deck's full of them. Nice idea to power up for the ace there.
Absolutely. This
Draw
could be a
another
checkmate,
dodge or
yeah.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even if he does draw another dodge,
Ooh.
what? Arthur? Not just playing the ace?
Although he does have some wiggle room there, and he could have.
I mean, absolutely, but
He could have been
maybe
trying
he
to
was
bait,
expecting an uphook. He must have been expecting an uphook. I reckon that's what it was.
or a gold
Because
burst.
only one uphook has been played. So, well, yeah, all right, you're right. An uphook or a gold burst, probably.
And that's game. 2 Spark Arc. Is
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is.
Good play by Arthur Wynne.
Yeah, I mean, Martial Mastery, good. It's a good card.
Caralad tells Arthur checkmate like he didn't know.
Sorry, why did I play this ace?
Yeah, well played by Arthur there, showing some pretty damn good chops, especially for how new he is to the online.
Yeah, he's doing good. This is last round hype.
Absolutely.
So let's see what Carolad goes. He might return to Fishman. Hamvar, take the wheel. Aggro great. He wasn't throwing enough to be Ham.
No, he was playing good cards.
Yeah. Hamvar's just like, oh, what's this first turn? Better throw. Second turn? I should throw.
Yeah, what's Graves' worst option? I'm gonna do that.
Fourth turn, well, maybe I'll DP. Fifth turn, better throw again. Hamvar, please. Alright, Caralad sticks in the matchup. Interesting. In Rocky Trust.
Well, you can go to worse places, so
That's true.
oh.
Nice, we see the Jack come out early.
And Carolad only got 4 bonus damage that game, so below my average.
Yeah. So you're better than Carolad.
No. I'm not better than Carolad. Just pointing out that you don't get that much bonus damage.
Yeah.
Those are the
It's
exact
like when
same things he opened up last time. Jack and then 5 normal. right after.
I mean, it's a good opening. It's covering against block, throws, and many of Troc's normals. I don't think that's like...
No.
I think it's a very strong play.
I just don't know why
Nice
you
jack.
wouldn't just play the jack again after playing the jack. What is the 5 normal getting?
Well, because the 5 is way higher a reward if you actually hit something with it.
Yes, that's true.
Like, way higher. And it's also slightly less bad if it gets undercut by, say, an up. Oh, Queen's into a block. Caralad playing a little more defensively.
Yeah, after getting blown up that first game, he's...
Yeah, I mean, he was getting
Down
destroyed
back
by King. So I think he's right to play a few blocks here and just say to Grave, come on, you have to throw me. Nice, good dodge, good dodge.
Mm-hmm. Well, good if he has a decent follow-up, and he does.
Yeah, that's a totally fine follow-up.
Yep.
15 damage,
15
good dodge
damage with
follow-up.
a dodge is better than most people can do.
It is, it's true. For one card especially.
Yep.
Nice. Alright. Picks up his game and gets a nice throw. 20 damage. Looking good for Caralad so far. His switch uppers work. But Arthur taking his foot off the gas for a moment there and got messed up for it. Ooh.
Not punished heavily for
Sorry.
it, though, so...
Yeah. The Bull Rush, not a big punish, but, you know, puts him below 45.
Always a horrible place to be against Troc. Oh, he just goes in again with a throw. This time is correct.
Wow. 10 throw. Very nice. Had to get in there with the throw. I agree with that play. Takes the knockdown. That's fair enough. Knockdown against Troc is pretty good. Forces him to either waste one of his DPs or risk a mix-up. And generally, as Troc, you're just gonna play an uppercut, right? Like you've got 8 of them.
Yeah, an uppercut or a Lockhorn skewer.
Well, yeah, I mean that too, right? Like you're not short of wake-up options as Troc, which of course is why the wake-up 8 is so bizarre. But all right.
He safely
Arthur
blocks.
Wynne trying to undercut, but just blocks.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really
Just
get
block
Caralad
is
much
good.
since he's already full growth, so...
Yeah, already full growth, so you know he has to get rid of his block, and he still gets to draw a card though, so he doesn't go down on cards from that. But
Yeah, I think
Doesn't-
that, in general, Grave putting people on the ground so we can get him... Oh, footsies!
footsies.
The beginning of the end. When you get hit by a Troc 5 in
no.
footsies.
Oh
Grim.
no.
10 bonus damage this
Devastating.
game from Giant Growth.
So big. That's 10 so far. No, is that right? Yeah, 10 so far.
10, yep.
Yeah. Goodness me, that was huge. Sorry, what? What were you saying about Grave knockdown?
Oh, I forget. It just got punched out of me.
It did. It got punched out by a huge 5 attack. Oh!
Wake up throw, catching that dog.
Wow! Wow! What a bold maneuver right there. Arthur Wynne, no fear. Just goes in. Takes the 19. It's very good. But he's very low hand here. Not a good situation to be in.
No, in essence, Caralad can just block/dodge until the end of the game, unless Arthur Wynne decides
Yeah, that's
to out.
pretty true, actually. Oh! No! I wonder if Arthur had the T-Boss.
I'm not sure, but
Not looking good.
yeah, Caralad didn't even need to do that. He could have taken that throw and been perfectly fine.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, but it doesn't.
It just keeps
Again!
uppercutting. That'll do it.
Oh, so many queens. Just play queen. Dear me. Strong.
Yeah. Well.
Like effort, die like effort. Nice.
Well, Caralad takes it home with the big beefy truck.
This is good. This is well played by both sides.
Yeah. And thank
Definitely
you,
Caralad played a little better, but Arthur played great.
He did. And thank you, Bomber, for joining me for this stream. It's always nice to get you again.
No trouble. I love streaming. It's been a while since I have done so.
Well, now you're in this channel, so once I get enough people in this channel, I'll just be able to put clarion calls out here and see which of the my prospective commentary buddies wants to join in.
That's a good. I like that. Depends if I'm awake, hey, but I might be.
Excellent.
Cool.
All right. And we're going to try to play it out again. Although I actually didn't have another song prepared for this. So... If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand. If I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she said she loves me.